That was
Res
close.
me.
7-on-1, I'm not doing that.
Morgoth the
Morgoth's on our team.
I like Bud's motley armor set here. He has a plate helmet, a cultist chest piece, and padded legs.
Go right through it, guys.
Bud, keep running. The Avatar is really strong, so we should just put our defense right there.
Don't go near the Avatar.
Oh, the Avatar got credit for the kill, or did you get it, Tony?
Nah, it was not me.
Get Dermot.
I wanted to see what happened with the base.
I think they'll chase you back. Trock gets the kill on Dermot.
I'm running. Fire team regroup.
Another thing worth mentioning is this is not the final PvP for the game. We created this little mini-game faction war thing specifically to test PvP and to give people a reason to fight in pre-alpha. This may be like one of the mini-games that we have for PvP in Shards Online, but it's not the end of PvP. There'll be a lot of other ways.
What are you bringing in here?
He's going down. I'm going to get that kill. Oh, man.
Yeah, I got my heal off.
I'm going down.
Need one more head, one more head.
Send Supreme straight to Morgoth.
Wow, the fire team is pushing
man.
hard.
Triage. You get lucky you had a team.
I'm turning all health bars on. I forgot about
Gotcha,
that.
Supreme.
Just so you guys know, if you want to have all the health bars on, you can use J. It's really helpful in PvP.
Hey, we need to protect the water shrine.
Morgoth is helping? Did someone tame him or something?
Told you he was on our team.
Alright, that's bad. That is not a good thing. We need to get this troll out of our base.
Rush him now, rush him now, they got a troll.
The water team is being trolled.
Get him.
I'm turning in
Walker,
Supreme's
guys.
head.
I'm gonna turn
Oh,
in
he's
Protest.
going down. Oh man, he hit so hard.
What's the button for target?
Yes, he
self?
does.
Target self is G. G is target self, T is the last target you performed an action on, and then Y is your combat target, which is the mob or play has a red outline around it. And spacebar are your object handles. They move so fast though they're nearly impossible to click on.
Get him, I've got him aggroed on me.
Oh, he's going down. Where's the fire team in all this? What are they doing?
They're just letting this thing do all their work.
Yup.
Check.
Man, I was too slow. I didn't loot any of the potions out of that guy.
Neither did I. Robin's on
Me
a
either.
shrine. Supreme, you got help. I'm dead, almost.
I'm trying.
Fire team, move up.
I don't usually play a cat. Oh no, this is bad. I got one of them. Oh, our soldiers are here.
Why am I the target?
They only have 3 minutes until our avatar respawns. I got you, Proto.
You're awesome.
Dang.
Stats are lower than you guys' stats. It doesn't matter. Just
Pretty much.
is there any
Just having some fun.
Trog's up.
bonus, like, you make that
Well,
Yay,
so
Avatar!
I'm really.
I don't think it'll really matter in the final game because everybody will kind of have their role to play in big battles, even if you are lower in skill.
Triage, get off me.
Never.
Get proton.
Okay, now I want a suicide spell that lets you run into the middle of people, and when they kill you, it
I need
blows
some
them up.
heals.
You're like his dad.
I delivered ahead.
Did you turn in your own head? Can you get credit for your own head?
No, no, no. Impossible.
They don't let you.
Or actually, I can't answer because it was when the server crashed.
Oh.
Shard.
Man, I died
Fire
again.
team shard.
Their avatar's down. We really gotta get in.
Tony the
Incoming heal, Prota.
Oh, their avatar's back up. Oh, I finally got scope for teleport. Yay.
Oh, your leg's going down.
Yeah, I need help. Sir Robin. It's all mine.
Hey, I have enough fire plate chest.
I am out of mana. I'm going back to the camp. Oh, sorry, Prota. I just hit you. Is it Prota? Probably Prota.
Yeah.
Not Prota.
Proto.
Ah, the campfire feels so nice. I played this game for so long without rotating cameras that I haven't gotten used to using it in battle to like position myself better.
Oh, I can't wear the scorch bindings.
Oh, I just got my first head.
Yeah, female characters can't wear faction stuff yet. They're kind of in an experimental state. We got fire soldiers on my butt. I think what I would like to do for this PvP game is make it so that the time for respawning increases the more often you're killed by enemy faction, so that it's easier to take shrines.
Oh hell no! I'd be out for a week if you did that.
Oh!
How are we gonna decide a win?
Well, if nobody takes a shrine, I guess it'll be a draw.
Stream goes.
I have died so many times.
Yeah, I think a lot of us, if you increase the respawn timer, we'd just be sitting here waiting by now.
Well, how else can you make it so it's easier to take shrines? I mean, you have to give a bigger
right.
penalty for death, I think.
Well, this is true. This is true. But it
Because
doesn't
right now,
make...
the way the game is built, you have to have a really good push to take the shrine. Because people are just respawning every 30 seconds, so
It'll be good for the final game, but it wouldn't
I
work
think
well
the
for
teams are a bit
the streaming.
uneven.
It's true, it would suck if I'm streaming and I'm sitting there staring at the screen for a minute. Oh man, I wish... Oh. Use my AE teleport stun. Zeus went down.
So who haven't I killed, guys? Who has Troc not killed on the red team? Zeus was, I think, my... Oh, nope, I still haven't got triage.
I love the particle effect for cloak. So pretty.
I need to get my mana, whatever, up so I can do cloak and teleport.
I've got all chasing me now. They're coming, guys.
I'm getting in here, guys.
Incoming.
Aha, I got
Dream
killed.
got me.
I'm turning that head right now before I lose it.
You can always decide whoever has the most points all added together.
You're not gonna get me, Dermot.
Ah,
So you get for going this deep.
it was worth the shot.
Boom!
Zeus's bloody head.
Damn it!
This time I'm turning in Yorlik's head.
So I have a question. So, the community that I'm with all happy. To make like housing in the city, Shards, is that possible?
Yeah, I mean we've definitely discussed and we have some designs for guild halls, and also, just a matter
Oh,
of
I
kind
died.
of placing your houses all around in the same area. You'd end up with kind of like a city area. If you wanted to have additional structures in addition to your house, we haven't totally committed it to the schedule yet, but we have a lot of talks about additional player structures in addition to just your standard house.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to be able to at least place a few houses.
That for sure. The last week of our campaign is extremely important, and we've prepared. Oh, shit. We've prepared some really, really great video content for the last week, and one of them is a housing showcase. We already have, I think, like 5 or 6 housing blueprints done, and so we're going to show those off, and it's beautiful. There are some huge houses. There's the manor and the mansion. They're just massive. For the person who's asking about PayPal, we are going to set up a PayPal way to pledge almost immediately after the campaign. And we were actually talking about this just yesterday. We're going to offer Kickstarter exclusive rewards for a few days through PayPal for those people that couldn't pledge with Kickstarter. But once those few days are up, the Kickstarter exclusive rewards like the Baby Dragon Familiar, the Founder's Coin, and a few other things, those will never be able to be gotten again. So Kickstarter is the only way you'll get those.
Tony, if you stand at the campfire, they'll regen you faster.
It's warm and toasty. There's a dead Zeus too.
No, I'm just sleeping, taking a nap.
So I'm feeling compelled to say that this glaive you get as a faction reward is beastly.
Oh my god, it's insane.
It's awesome.
As you collect
So,
Sir Robin's head.
The
go back and
glaive
get
has
glaive.
extremely slow attack speed, but it has a longer range and a higher damage.
It's massive. Yeah, exactly. And the massive damage in PvP as you jump in and out is awesome. Our avatar's about dead, guys.
And I'm over here messing around with the faction merchant.
I like the Great Hammer.
I love the Great Hammer. That's my favorite weapon of all of them.
Oh, I tried to steal that kill. I almost got it. Freaking
The Avatar
Avatar
got it.
stole it. Yeah.
Yes, bud down.
Thieving Avatar. Another thing I want to do, even in the pre-alpha build, is make it so that there's a scoreboard of some kind so you can keep track of how many kills and deaths you have. Be fun.
More gas, sir.
We are focusing on, even though we are focusing on pre-alpha 2, which is basically Celador and the first. Actually, no, pre-alpha 2 is our the admin, the pre-alpha admin build where admins
I
can run
got
their own
triaged
servers.
and I died.
Yeah, we were kind of going.
Yeah.
What I was saying though is we will add little bits and features to pre-alpha 1, which is the pre-alpha build that playtesters will use throughout that process, so that you guys will have new stuff to play with. Getting that head. Yep, we will definitely, and we have committed to having official servers.
And who basically does the god mode for those?
It'll be the devs.
And can you own a shard within those clusters?
You know, that's something that we've talked about, but we haven't really decided to. One of the things that we've mentioned is that when you're on a specific server or cluster, all of the shards in that cluster are forced to use the same rules. But it would be an interesting kind of concept to allow players to hook their own shards into an official cluster as long as they're okay with the rule set that's running there. It's an interesting concept. We haven't committed one way or another to that. I like the idea.
I'm just thinking in terms of like the feeling of players being around a community, and feeling as though you're in, people are coming from your shards and stuff.
Oh, Supreme, you almost got me.
I guess that's one thing that Old Mama, when in the early days, always felt really cool is that you'd be walking around the world and you'd just run into some random walk by your house.
Oh.
I think that you'd be surprised. A lot of the community servers will have some pretty good player counts on them. I think that the best community-run servers with the best admins and the best content will be really popular servers.
Need some help. Got a head. Don't want to die.
Here's something that's pretty interesting. I was speaking with our lawyer earlier yesterday, and we were talking about whether or not I can allow people to take donations for their own servers. And this is one of those things we've danced around because I'm very afraid of how much legal repercussions there would be, and we don't have a lot of money to spend on legal fees. But he said that we should be able to. He doesn't see a reason why we can't find a way to allow server admins to take donations. It may be possible that there's something that comes up or something that causes us to not be able to do it. But as far as he's concerned, he thinks it will be just fine. So that's good news. I would love to see admins not only be able to pay for the costs of their servers, but even actually to make money off of their servers. Did I say that without pressing the button?
No, we heard you.
heard you.
Okay.
I heard you.
Wow,
I'm just
my
5
life
on
was-
1, so.
My life was just at -45, and somehow I wasn't dead.
Here's a
Lag.
cool idea. So there's this software called Ignition Deck, and it's for allowing...
Supreme. Plus me.
Oh, you need help? I'm here to talk.
Bailing all these fire mages on me.
Oh, I couldn't save you, man. There's this software that allows you to run crowdfunding campaigns on your own page. And I thought it would be really cool if Shards Online had a crowdfunding portal for admins who want to fund their own servers. So basically, they would put up a page that would explain what their server would be like, what kind of events they would run, what the rules would be, and then people could actually donate to their campaign to actually get that server built.
That's cool.
What an awesome idea.
Oh, I died.
You gotta admit that most of the battle's taking place in the snow.
Yeah, we are getting pushed pretty hard.
Oh, somebody jacked my kill on triage.
That was me, sorry.
I'm a high priority target, you know? What's up?
I gotta go heal, or rest.
The water team should all rest up and then actually charge together.
Yeah, you guys
might
want to
get
get
to
the
there.
campfire and try and do a push?
Yep. Everybody campfire.
We got about 15 minutes left on the stream, so I really would like to see one of us take a shrine.
Well, you guys
Yeah,
should
that
just
fire,
give
we gotta
up,
get
you
in
know?
now.
Never surrender. Alright, the whole meeting at the campfire thing is not working.
We got 3 of us.
Nah, getting raided.
Red team, push.
The avatar.
Incoming.
Their avatar's down. Or no, it's
Oh, I'm in trouble up here.
Stay still and you won't.
Don't run, you'll only die tired.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Nice.
Dusty,
No,
you must
no.
have had like 5 hit points left.
2. I'm alive though. I made it out.
I have Supreme set again.
Everybody who's watching, we're trying this crazy thing called Thunderclap, and the idea is that it sends out a social network message all at the same time from everybody's accounts. It's a really cool idea. We'll post a link in chat. It's really easy to become a part of the Thunderclap. You basically just click on the buttons and say yes. And so what it will do is when we hit the 48-hour mark, i.e. 48 hours left in the campaign, it will just blast everybody's Twitter and Facebook feeds with a message saying that we are about to finish the campaign. So
I'm
I'm
not a
gonna
member
die.
of any social network. I have no Twitter, no Facebook, no nothing.
Dark.
as far as the internet is concerned, you don't exist.
I'm just not there, that's right.
Just
That's
make
good.
they're antisocial.
Ah, another Yorlik head.
Damn, I thought I got it.
See that? Although
I think I have
yeah,
enough for a glaive now.
There's been at least half a dozen
mean,
things where it said
the
the
good
water
thing
shrines
is-
under attack.
The good thing is, if you have two of my heads, they can actually talk to each other, so they're not so lonesome.
Oh yes, I have a glaive.
So if you put them in your shelf, please set them opposite to each other so they can see each other and have a little chatting while you're not at home and getting more heads.
I instantly think of Futurama.
Glaive is flashing, right?
I mean, if you get enough of my heads, you could make a choir.
Could we make that a rare drop? Yorlik's choir of singing
It's
heads.
not fair. 4-on-1. Because you run your team.
like a good teammate.
Oh my god, the fire team is fucking
Blood
people.
went.
These guys aren't that. There's like.
I died.
I'm up to 510 loyalty now.
Zeus's head is mine.
I just stand door with it.
I think the idea of increasing the respawn time depending on the number of how often you have been killed by an opposing faction is a very good idea, because what we see is that we can just push the front line a bit further, or we get pushed a bit back, but capping actually is too hard this way.
Yes, it is. It's way too hard.
Ha! I'm turning in Supreme's head this time.
We've got about 10 minutes left in the stream. Hey, let's try this. Both teams try to take the Earth Shrine. Just for fun, let's see who can capture the Earth Shrine first.
Yeah, cool.
Alright.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right.
I don't know where it is, but let's do it.
This way. It's to the right of the bridge.
It's called an alliance.
Oh no, there's no alliance here. First team that gets it, gets it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Should have thought of this before.
Okay, I ate it.
This is actually his secret trick to make us all move away from the other place.
Where'd this cultist come from?
I don't know, but he's around us.
Dermot, get out of here.
Just following your idea.
I can see you, Dusty.
Oh man.
Trying to
like somebody-
exploit.
Now it gets fun.
Morgath is here?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh god.
Earth
I'm not
Avatar's going
targeting
down,
there.
though. Oh, the red team is hurt, man. The red team is hurt. Just ignore Morgath, guys.
You need like one
take out
more
the red
head.
team. Oh.
Yeah, ignore more gas. He beats my ass.
Nice shot.
Yeah, we made a
Earth
mistake.
soldiers
We
got
should
me.
have like waited for the water team to kill the avatar. Then we killed them.
Woohoo! Fire Clan is
Go
captured
for
Earth.
fire.
We
Winners.
Alright, I
Fire
killed
team
Morgath. He was just getting in the
2014.
way. Good job, fire team. Another thing I want to say to everybody watching the stream, nothing in this game is set in stone. Everything is subject to change, and especially based on player feedback. And so we really want to hear your thoughts, what you guys think we can do to make the game better. You can get even more involved if you become part of the playtester program or even the pre-alpha admin program. And so those programs come in at $75 for pre-alpha playtester, $200 for pre-alpha admin. You guys will have a direct line to the dev team, and you will be communicating directly with us and giving us feedback on a real-time basis. Yes, the ability to walk through stones is not set in stone. Some of you might be wondering why there's an Earth Shrine. This game actually has 3 teams. We just don't have enough people on the server right now to fill out all 3 teams, so we just did fire and water. Oh, it'll be crazy. I have a feeling once we open it up to the $75 level, we're going to have some 3-way fights.
That's where that increased timer will come in handy.
Yeah.
Zeus, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm griefing you, bro.
darn.
I'm taking so many hits, and just they hurt so bad because I don't have any chest on me.
That'll hurt. Actually, right now, because you don't have the ability to target specific body parts yet, that's going to come into the combat system a little bit later. You're always going after the chest. So, I mean, you can still hit the head and the legs, but you most likely will be hitting the chest. So the chest piece is the most important piece of armor in the game right now. Someone's asking about the pre-alpha admin program, so let me explain what that is. Most games have a playtester program to test the game before it comes out. Well, we need to not only test the game, but we need to test the ability to run your own servers. And so the pre-alpha admins, will be doing that, exactly that. They will be running their own servers in pre-alpha. All of the pre-alpha playtesters will be able to connect to their servers. They also get 10 keys that will give people access to their server so that they can have their friends come and try their server. Those keys are not permanent, but they'll work during pre-alpha 2, so you can have your friends test out your server in that stage of development. Cool. But it only works for your server, so you won't be able to go and play on our official servers or someone else's server.
Right.
Nice
by the way,
triage.
Stream, about the servers, the shards, are they gonna be hosted by you, or we're gonna have the binary?
In pre-alpha 2, we will be sticking to us hosting everything. Once we reach alpha, that's when you'll be able to start hosting shards.
Alright, good.
We still have to work out some of the bits of the player's binary. Yep, server crash.
I just wondered why I couldn't respawn.
Same.
So
yeah, I think it went down.
And there it goes.
All right, everybody, let's meet at the house, and we'll kind of wrap up the stream. I guess we'll have to say that the fire team won, right? Because they're the only ones that actually captured a shrine.
Yeah, I think they did it.
It would be hard to justify telling the difference after this video.
Jason, the answer to your question is yes, you will be able to up your pledge after the campaign, but the levels are going to change. We wanted to make sure that the Kickstarter reward tiers were the absolute best that we could make them, and we haven't really announced what our tiers will be post-Kickstarter. So we will offer a way to pledge after Kickstarter. Remember, for a few days via PayPal, it'll be the same as Kickstarter, but then we're going to come and release our kind of continued ability to pledge through our own page, and that will be different tiers. And so if you have the opportunity to get in now, it's best to get in now at Kickstarter. And also, getting in now at Kickstarter contributes towards the stretch goals, which are really important.
where is the house?
In non-PvP land. Just
Yeah.
Use the teleport.
follow the road. Yeah, use the teleport and then follow the road.
There's two roads.
To the
Either
right.
we'll get there.
It's a big farm area.
Okay, so how are we getting to that house from here?
I can do that for you.
Yeah, pull Proto and Bud.
How about everybody?
There we go.
There you go.
I was just about there.
I'm actually a chicken.
Hey.
We don't have res.
He's a giant chicken.
You might not want to do that.
The Guardian order is swift.
Acts of aggression will not be tolerated.
Holy shit. Chicken killer.
The Guardians are protecting the giant chicken.
All right, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming out to the stream. This is our last campaign pre-alpha stream. We are going to do a stream on Friday. This one's going to be awesome because me and my co-founder Tim Cotton are going to jump on camera for about 2 hours. We're going to start with just kind of talking about our experiences, kind of how the campaign went. Then the second hour we'll be taking calls. So we'll be offering up a Skype number and a phone number for you to call in and talk to us live on stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. We really want to push those last 48 hours. So everybody, if you can spread the word about that stream, I think it'll help us kind of generate some last-minute pledges. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. We got some great videos lined up for the next part of the campaign. Keep an eye out on the Kickstarter updates for those. Make sure you share the videos. When I release a video and a Kickstarter update, you want to share that with your friends. That's how we're going to get more pledges, is by spreading the word through our video content. Hmm.
Alright, now lay an egg.
I just pooped out some metal scraps.
That's funny.
Golem chicken.
All right, everybody, wave to the camera. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. And, of course, if you have any questions, come join us in IRC. If you don't know how to use IRC, just click on the chat button on our Shards Online page under Community, and you can come join us in the chat channel. All right, see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Hey.
The justice of the Guardian Order is swift.
Thanks, everybody. I think that was a successful stream.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
What I like is
Definitely fun.
all 4 streams that we had, they all went well. I think every single one of them was pretty much well done and successful. So I'd like to thank all of you for that. We couldn't have been able to do these streams without you guys.
Anytime, man. Whatever helps the game.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it was a lot of fun.
It's been as much fun helping as it was any kind of work, that's for sure.
Absolutely. I only wish I could have done more.
Well, we're extremely blessed to have such hardcore fans like you guys. It really makes the game come off well to people who are seeing it for the first time, to see that there are that many people excited about the idea.
Zeus, your head's on the ground.
So, Derek, I have to ask a few questions about this glaive.
Bruce, are you here? You can answer your glaive questions.
Okay, yeah, it was Bruce that designed it. That was my question.
Yeah.
The long reach, awesome on it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think it's a little OP for PvP. I think it needs to be toned down.
Well, I was thinking, like, if I stuck with my original plan to make a tank mage, I would have been ghastly. I mean,
Yeah.
this thing is nuts.
You know, I'll tell you what though, the spear works very well similarly. Glaive just does a little more damage at a tiny bit longer range. That's why I use the spear all the time.
I'm just about to go sort my children out, and then I'm going to be back. If you're still around chatting, I'll be back in a few.
Everybody, if you can, jump into that Thunderclap campaign. I'll put a link here. I know some of you don't use social media, so don't worry about it, but if you do, jump in.
Set mine up last night.
Yeah,
Yes.
I got to remember my password because I never use it, but I do think I have a Facebook account, so I'll send it through there.
Do you have any friends?
Yeah, I do. My wife keeps adding them for me.
Oh, nice. She does it for you. I realized after I said that it sounded really assholey to ask if you had any friends.
No, not at all.
Actually, everybody took it as assholey, but they also know him enough to know it was fitting.
Oh, thanks. I didn't get to kill Supreme on stream. It was just disappointing.
I got to eat his
It's okay.
head. but
I got him
didn't take
twice.
Wait till you guys see that we have 3 videos coming out next week, and they're all freaking awesome. The first one is Tim talking about his story. His story is just insane. The storyline for the actual official servers and official rules. Then we have a video which is the day in the life of Samog the blacksmith, and it's basically just a quick little video that shows that the NPCs have their own lives and kind of go about their day, which is really freaking cool. And then we have one for the housing showcase. It shows all the different housing blueprints that we have already in.
Will there be interactables in houses, like seats and stuff like that?
Yeah, actually, because we successfully hit our 60k stretch goal, laying down and sitting in chairs is going to be supported in alpha.
Oh, I just had a cool idea. You said you had 5 house blueprints, right?
5 or 6? Actually, it might be more than 5. There's
a bunch of. Okay, however, I assume you are building these houses from smaller parts like walls and windows and this kind of stuff. So if it would be great if we could use these sub-assets, these elements, to build prefabs that could be uploaded to a site to be downloaded by other server admins. So if someone likes building, for example, he would just take all the assets in the game and build something bigger from it that could be used by others.
That's a great idea. Definitely something that we'll keep in our thoughts. Customized housing was one of those things. Even Ultima Online didn't have it at release because it's kind of a complicated task. But I like the idea of being able to kind of pre-make blueprints and then upload them. That might be a little bit easier to pull off.
I think one of the coolest items that Ultima Online ever had for housing was the message board that you put up in front of your house. It was a great way to keep up with your friends and anybody that passed by.
Oh, sweet. So the Thunderclap campaign, Paul Barnett, he was the creative director of Age of Reckoning, former coworker of mine. He has like 4,000 Twitter followers, so he added over 5,000 to our social reach for the Thunderclap thing.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm trying to get some of the bigger guys like Brian Fargo, and I even asked Richard Garriott. I sent him an email saying, "Hey, join our Thunderclap campaign." We'll see if he does.
He's neck deep in Shadow the Avatar, ain't he?
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah,
I mean,
he is.
this is a guy who probably gets 1,000 emails a day. So like the chance of him even seeing my email is like probably like 10%. He actually has responded to a few emails of mine since we started this thing. Tim is a lot closer to him than I am. Tim actually went on his Vomit Comet. I don't know if you know, but he owns this company that does the kind of weightlessness thing. And so he took his Tabula Rasa team on the Vomit Comet, and Tim happened to be in Austin at the time. He went with him.
Oh, fun.
That is awesome.
There's a picture of him on the Vomit Comet somewhere.
I've noticed for as big as Garriott is, he does seem to be very humble and very approachable. At least from my interactions with him in Shroud during the playtests and so forth.
Yeah, like I said, Tim is closer to him. At GDC last year, I had a drink with him and his social media guy, David Swofford. And they were both super nice. Basically, it consisted of Richard Garriott showing us pictures of him in space, and we were going, "Whoa, that's awesome." I mean, what else can you say, right? The guy went to frickin' space.
Oh, of course.
Is there gonna be a mini map?
That is a hotly contested question. I personally dislike mini-maps in games because I feel like it takes you out of the game. I'd rather give you other ways, like you see those little arrows on the screen to help you find people. I'd rather give you other ways to find things than to have you stare at a piece of UI. I am a extreme minimalist. I started as a UI developer. That's where I got my start in the industry. When I went to work at Electronic Arts for Madden, I worked on UI. And I've just come to learn. Madden was so overloaded with UI. I mean, you have the rosters and you have all this stuff. It's just kind of given me a distaste for that heavy-handed UI, and I have this. I'm a big fan of immersion in games, and immersion is anything that takes you out of the game, that makes you realize that you're playing a game and you're not actually in a world. Is something that's considered immersion breaking to me. And for me, I believe a minimap is an immersion breaking concept. And so I'm going to do my damnedest to find other ways to provide you with ways to find people that are maybe off screen without breaking that immersion. There you go. You just got my little diatribe on UI.
I like it.
Usable maps and compasses, maybe.
Even like a compass would be cool.
I think
Compass is coming for sure. It has to, right? Because when
Yeah.
you're rotating the camera, you just don't know which way is up.
and maybe
That's good.
something like a star map or recognizable landscape features. So what I would like, don't have a clear idea about it yet, but what you could try is to use some basic skills you would use in real life to find your way around the landscape with a map and a compass, and try to simulate that in the game.
I
use-
love actual maps. I love kind of like Ultima Online. The original way was you actually had to go to a cartographer and buy a map, and you opened it
Yes,
and looked at it.
yes.
That is awesome, and that's
Yes.
the kind of thing that really keeps you feeling like you're in a world and not playing some stupid game.
Yeah, exactly. We have something similar, not as exact, but something similar on the NWN worlds I'm playing on. there you can buy a map, and then this map uncovers certain regions in NW. And you know, in NWN normally the map is black, and as you wander around it, the minimap gets cleared up. Yeah, but it's usually not persistent. But when you buy such an item, then, for example, for a city or so, then the minimap for the city is always open. This is a limited version. I think having a real map that kind of pops up when you double-click it, and then you see it, and you can find your place in it, that would be great.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's one of the things that our pre-alpha does well is shows how our game keeps you in the game, and like it keeps you looking at, you know, when I play like a game like World of Warcraft or most other online games, I found myself staring at the UI more than looking at the game itself, especially when you're in combat. And that kills it for me. It actually destroys the immersiveness of the game for me. And so, you know, one of my main goals is to keep that level of immersion, to make you feel like you are in a virtual world and not just playing some game.
I think this is the concept that was leading to these backpack inventories we have as well, right?
Yeah, and actually, you know, a lot of people complained about the backpacks because it was hard to find items in it. And as soon as we added the control button, all of a sudden you can find items. As long as you know to press the control button, it's really easy to find items in there. And so I am a true believer that there are creative ways to come up with solutions for these things rather than just going, we'll just add a piece of UI for that.
Hey, did I miss all the fun?
Hey, Knight.
Yeah, I got a bit of PvP in, but then I had to go, unfortunately.
No worries. I heard you have people over.
Yeah, they've been drinking my wine, which I hate, but it's all good. Yeah, that was good. PvP was good. I enjoyed it. I got Colby's my character. I got a few fights in, so I was happy.
Sweet. I think I might have actually had a chance to. Almost got you, but I don't think I killed you.
I think it would be cool with a backpack to help with organization is to have it so it's a little bit bigger where you can scale it.
Yes, that's so you know how the mouse, the scroll button, zooms in and out when you use it out in the world. When you have it over a backpack, it's going to make the backpack bigger and smaller. That's one of the benefits. Like our UI is like our backpack UI is not two-dimensional. It's actually being rendered in 3D, and so we can do that. We can scale the backpack up very easily with the mouse wheel. I think that's going to be really cool because you could kind of mouse over it, zoom in, grab something, and zoom out real quick. You know, you could keep all your backpacks open and have them as like these little tiny things on the screen. When you want to grab something from it, just really quick mouse over it and zoom it up.
That's a really cool concept. I like the idea that you guys are keeping the backpacks compared to other games.
Don't tell Richard. Scaling backpacks is an awesome concept. It's going to blow people's minds when they see it.
I would say back on the one quick thing on the map thing. One thing I've always been in favor of the maps is like the Minecraft map where you can only draw where you've been.
Trios, let's kill this thing.
Yeah, that's a cool concept too. Hey guys, I'm going to AFK for a while. I may be back on Mumble a little bit later. Thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks again. Again, these streams are successful because you guys come out, so I can't thank you guys enough.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Derek.
Thank you for
thanks
the
for
invite.
having us.
See you, Derek.
And make sure you're there next Friday. If you can make it, we'll love to have you call into the stream and just kind of either talk about what you're excited about, or if you have a kind of calculated question you've always wanted us to hear us say publicly. Those are the kind of things you can hit us up with on Friday night live on stream.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Thanks.
Catch you later.
There.
Joe, I'm gonna have a real tough time editing that video because it's all very good. But people aren't fond of hour-long videos.
Yeah, no, you got to cut it back from an hour long, but it was a good video, I'm sure.
Yeah, when you get ones like that where it's pretty much all action, you struggle because you either show too much of yourself or not enough of yourself. And, I could take out a few bits where I was sitting still and stuff, but.
Well, you can take out all the bits where I killed you 8 times or whatever, you know, that's okay.
What I have noticed with the Shards videos, people are willing to watch them for longer compared to others.
Friends, anything you like?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, it's
Like
just
my average viewing is higher on the Shard videos than any other video.
I got to get going as well, guys. You all have a great one. We'll talk to everybody soon.
Yeah, Sam, it was nice
Catch
meeting
you later.
everybody.
I'm out as well.
Nice meeting you,
Had a
Trey.
lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm out as well. Bye bye.
Dinner.